Last minute chapstick.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Invasion, episode 3, with your homie Doom, Ryan, and Shan.
What's up?
How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone had a good month?
Yeah, it's been crazy on my end. This is the first time I've been like really gaming in like weeks. I started a new job and then went to a wedding, and then now I'm here. And last night was the first time I turned on my stream in like 2 weeks, and it felt
it was good to have you back, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have news. Wait, I do actually have news. I didn't plan this at all, but my news being that I am now a Twitch affiliate.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations!
Big congrats to Rye.
It's like I'm sitting here before we start. I'm like, well, we'll shoot the shit, see how things go, and then I'm like, oh, I actually do have an announcement. Hello.
Hell yeah! And what's up to a bunch of our regulars? Spike, Stuart, Green Bean. Fucking
oh, my Bean's here.
Totally not Mr. Sinister, and Sean. What's up, guys? Glad to see you guys here.
Oh man, everybody's here. The whole crew.
The whole family. So yeah, we're gonna fucking get into some news here. One of the big things going on, the past week that it's been announced, China's cracking down further on people playing games. People under 18 are now getting 3 hours a week of game time, down from 1.5 an hour and a half a day, and 3 hours a day on holidays. They're cracking down further. I guess they feel that it's an issue. I know when I was a kid, I was spending a whole lot of time playing EverQuest every day, like racing home to play EverQuest, and I mean, I feel like I turned out all right, you know.
I don't know, but China's always been really weird with like laws in general. I mean, don't they have like internet laws that we don't have at all?
Yeah. So pretty much the way that they're limiting it is, you get from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I guess it's not really out what they're doing for like the rest of the week. But, I guess that equals out to the 3 hours a week that they're getting, those 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it's super strange. I mean, I guess major cultural difference when it comes down to the countries where we're a little more, like, lenient and, able to
a little kind of too lenient?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like... I do like that we have a lot more freedoms here, but I mean, I think by too lenient in the sense that people could get away with saying shit that they shouldn't be saying.
We'll actually be touching base on that shortly. Later. So yeah, stay tuned, guys.
No, but like, okay, so they're doing this thing where they're making it so you can only play like 3 hours a day on the weekends only, which I guess, I mean, I sort of understand the concept behind it, but that also is like the same as trying to control media and press. Basically, it's the same idea, and I think that's inherently messed up. You can't do that. I mean, I do think when you are at a certain age, and even our age now, it is important to get out and do other things other than gaming. I know that that's the worst thing that I could probably say on our gaming show, but
excuse me,
you gotta break it up. You gotta break it up, right? Because I love gaming, but it's also not physically healthy to do it all day.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean,
my argument against this is that I find gaming to be actually mentally challenging in a way that...
Oh yeah, and there's plenty of games that are like that.
But there's also plenty of games that like don't need to be super challenging mentally, but are like still good because it gets those motor skills going. Yeah. There's so many times in life that I would have been more in a worse position if I didn't have the motor skills that I developed playing like Super Mario growing up all the time. You know? And
actually, Stuart brings up a pretty valid point that maybe it has something to do with productivity and all that kind of thing, which would make sense. I mean, it's again back to the whole cultural thing where they're more apt to be on their shit, essentially. So, the video games take away time from study and extracurricular activity and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, it's just, I mean, I get that, but it's also China, and they do this kind of shit all the time. They're always trying to control people, and that's inherently bad.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. But yeah, so we got the bad news out of the way when it comes to some of the bad news out of the way.
Hate to hear it.
Yeah, Ryan's got some good news when it comes to Marvel Midnight.
I know. I feel like I'm always here talking about Marvel.
You're
or
the
X-Men.
designated Marvel guy, you know.
I'm like the comic book nerd. I would talk about like DC stuff if they ever had anything interesting going on, but they haven't in years. So yeah.
Boo.
Well, I mean, like I am a Marvel guy, 100%, but I do love Batman. Who doesn't like Batman?
All right, touche. That's all DC has. But that's
yeah.
This is an argument for another
Listen,
episode.
Titans is really good. I'll just say that. But yeah, so Marvel announced that they are going to have a new game made by the XCOM team called Marvel Rival Sons, and I don't know. Marvel's releasing a whole bunch of games out of nowhere. Like we're getting a Wolverine game, we're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy game, we're getting extensions to Avengers. You know, that MCU magic, Disney magic is really taking hold. So this is based off of an old comic book, but it's obviously a different take on it because there's different characters there. Yes,
With,
but
Ghost
some of
Rider.
the one of the main characters they have in this game is Nico Minoru, who like came out years later. I would say like a full decade later. So she was not part of this original story, but it is kind of hyper focused on the magic characters or the mystical characters of the Marvel universe, with the exception of like Captain America and Wolverine and Iron Man.
Dude,
I think they're just there because they were like, okay, so we can't have a Marvel game without, you know, those three characters. But they do have magic from the X-Men, which made me very, very excited. I was watching some of the gameplay that they recently put online, which is not in this link. You'd have to Google it, but it does. I mean, I'm not familiar with XCOM games, and all I know is that they're kind of strategy based, and that is kind of the game that this is going to be. It looked very role play to me. But I definitely will play the shit out of it.
Yeah, no, I actually am interested in this because it's like a mission based.
Yeah.
And the graphics are fucking nuts, dude.
You know, graphics in games are so ridiculous. Although I was watching that PlayStation, what is it called? The PlayStation game announcements. Well, they had like a reel of different games they were doing, and they did the very first video they showed. I was like, wow, those PS5 graphics are they look so real. And my friend goes, well, that's because you're just watching a commercial of actual people, and it's not. It's not the PS5 yet. I was like, oh. And the whole commercial had nothing to do with anything. They were like playing a really exotic game of chess. It was cool, but I was like, oh, this isn't anything. But
yeah, they got you with the advert.
Yeah, yep.
Plot twist: it actually was PS5 graphics.
It was. So I'm pumped about this game because, I mean, as I said, it's got Wolverine and Magic, who are X-Men characters, and the X-Men have not been present for a lot of video games in recent years because of the whole Fox owning X-Men films and Disney wanting them back, and that whole contract nightmare they were in between for literally 6 to 7 years. So during that time frame, X-Men was not getting produced at all, which is interesting because X-Men was kind of the lead-in for not only the films but video games as well. Like, we have Marvel versus Capcom, which has a huge fan base following, and that was based off of Street Fighter versus X-Men. And so when they made that most recent Marvel versus Capcom that had no X-Men in it, I was like, this is doing wrong by my X-Men. But they're back. We even have Magic, and I'm pumped, and I'm like really excited about it. And that will not be the end of my X-Men news today.
Oh, it will not. No, it definitely will not. 2 tabs away, ladies and gentlemen. So, Shan here has some cool news with Life is Strange. I believe this is the new DLC, right?
No, actually, I changed it up, and I'm gonna go over to the Marvel realm.
What?
So I changed it up, and I'm gonna go over to Marvel.
You can't take the second one because that's my other topic, but you can do the first one.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Well, they're coming out with the Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is coming out. Finally, they're collaborating, and they're making a Spider-Man 2. I don't know if you can get the link up there. It is in there, but they have the trailer for it and everything. And then Ryan just took my other part of my topic, so that's it.
All right,
wait, Shan, I have questions for you. Have you played the other Spider-Man? Are you a Spider-Man person and I did not know this?
I am.
What?
I used to be back in the day when I had a console, but I don't have a console right now just because my roommate took it. But I did play.
Okay, also, it's kind of bullshit that it's only Sony exclusive. Let's float that out there.
I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that it was PS exclusive. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really think that's kind of fair, but you know, it is what it is.
All right, so like I
agree, JoJo.
All about the PC gaming, but if I were to be stuck with a console, it would totally be PlayStation. So.
Oh, 100%.
I would.
100%.
Shan, if you want to talk about the other thing, go for it, because I can move things around. I just realized I have like a lot of other things I can talk about.
No, you can.
You guys
take it away.
Me.
Take it away. Right? Why don't you take it away with the Wolverine?
Well, we can just talk about it right now since you're on there. Because let's do it together, Shan. This is teamwork, multiplayer.
All right, but so wait. Am I going to the Wolverine trailer?
Yeah,
is that what I'm doing?
You are. We're just mixing it up this week.
I hate you guys.
This dropped yesterday during the PlayStation announcement, and I had a friend who is a journalist, and she messaged me in advance, and she's like, "You want to watch the thing?" Because I heard a rumor that there's going to be an X-Men drop. I don't know much about this game. Totally not Mr. Sinister, who's in this chat right now, I believe, has gotten some more information on the game about it possibly being open world. So I'm hoping if that's the case, there's
like MMO style.
X-Men. I don't know. We know nothing about this game.
Dude.
Right? What you're watching right here is all we know about the game.
Is
that we see bare knuckles.
Is this these sick fucking PS5 graphics that I'm seeing?
Yeah. I mean, it's Logan, so he's ready to have his fun with me in bed. So okay, but like going back to Spider-Man, because the Wolverine thing is really exciting, and again, that means to me, I'm like, oh, that we're gonna get some MCU X-Men content soon. That's what it reads to me. Yeah. But Spider-Man, so they are doing like a third character there that's gonna be Venom, and I was like kind of pissed.
Yeah,
I really wanted Spider-Gwen, like super bad. Like I love Spider-Gwen.
See, I'm a Venom fanboy. So.
I'm just pretty excited for another Spider-Man game because I can't complain about any one that I've ever played, to be honest.
Did you play like the old ones back in the day, Shan, that were like
I remember and I remember just like staying up all night to just like beat Doc Ock. Like I stayed up. I was like, I'm not going to bed until this is done. Like
God, those games are impossible to beat too.
And like back in the day, even like just adventuring the city and whatnot, like I hope they keep the same aesthetic that they have kept for years.
I feel like that's part of their MO is that they've stayed like tried and true. They figured out what worked for them and like really stuck to it. I've seen like Ryan play the Avengers
Marvel's
game.
Avengers.
Yeah, and
I'm on break from that right now because that game is like really poorly made for the PC. And it crashes all the time. And I thought it was my PC, but then I was playing with other people and their PCs were crashing, and I was like, okay, what the hell, Square Enix? Like, did you like send you send the team that you just were in the background and you're like, okay, we need the interns to design a game right now. Go do that.
Crank it out, yeah.
Oh God.
All right, so we are moving on to our free game session, guys. Ryan's got something awesome. I'm assuming it's Ryan because it's Marvel, so I mean.
Oh, did I just delete my name out of there? Okay, no, it's in there. It says Marvel Future Revolution.
Oh, it's totally on me. I usually make a sticky note with everybody's like stuff, and because we had like. It's fucking a TGI episode, and we had technical difficulties at a point, so
Guys, this is behind the scenes of Game-Invaders, where we're like unable to like coordinate with ourselves, even though we have a Google Doc open.
Yeah, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, like we scramble and like basically get the show together, and it really.
I was eating a pizza. I was eating pizza. Doom was freaking out. And I was like,
freaking out. I got banned on Gilded for nothing. I literally, I did nothing. That's how we show Shan, and so yeah, it was a big scramble. But anyway, free game.
But we're here.
Okay, so I'm back talking about a mobile game again, because if you're ever looking for free games, you can most certainly download them for your phone. But this is a game that was kind of being advertised for a while. I'm not that far into it yet, so I don't even really know like how well it's going to be, or like how good it's going to be, but I have played the opening and I really super enjoyed it. It has a very similar vibe to the Future Fight game. And I think this is the same. I think it is Netmarble. So if Netmarble designed it, this is kind of like the unofficial sequel to it. This game for your phone, the graphics and the gameplay are like crazy. It looks like a PS4 game on your phone. I was just really blown away by the way it plays. For anybody that is familiar with Marvel and the MCU, which I'm assuming most of you are, all the characters in it are very much designed off of their MCU Disney counterparts, like also the same voices and kind of personalities that they have in the MCU. So I was like, oh, so this is going to be like an MCU based kind of game. And then frickin' Storm showed up and I was like,
dude.
Huh. There was Storm coming really soon, and like this game came out a little too early because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And by the way, she's the only character I want to play as. So,
I was actually just looking. They have like even skins.
Oh yeah, and they will
Storm
add more
skins are insane, dude. She's got like
they look beautiful.
They will add more skins and more characters as it goes on.
The cosmetics in this is astonishing, honestly.
I was really surprised with how good this game was. I also, of all the Marvel mobile games you can play, I really loved Future Fight the most because it was a lot like the Ultimate Alliance games, except you could play as pretty much any Marvel character in those, and it was just kind of a dungeon crawler.
Oh, dude, they even have Red Skull in here.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks really well made for a mobile game.
It just dropped, and this isn't even the game that I thought was coming out. Like, I saw
for a free game too.
Yes, and I mean
it's crazy.
All these free-to-play games, I mean, they make their money off of you buying stuff in games.
Well, yeah.
Skins. But if you grind, like I always grind in these games, and I just get it the easy way or the hard way. So you can do it.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you're committed to playing like the same game every day, which if I were still a teenager and had time, sure.
I mean, that is how I game. I to this day, like I've got EverQuest loaded behind me, so I mean. I'm going.
Is it just on right now? Okay, so Jim has like 13 computers in his room. I don't even understand.
No, I tore down so many of them. Now I just have 2 gaming rigs and then a laptop and a tablet. And
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I've toned it down, guys. Like I don't have 10 computers.
Yeah, right. How many monitors do you have sitting next to all the stuff that is working?
I gave them all away. So yeah, I just have one monitor for each computer. And the laptop comes pretty.
I am digging the new headset though. Is that a new headset?
Yeah, it's the headset that died last week.
Right? I'm digging it. I'm vibing. I'm digging it.
It's all glowy and it kind of looks like Razer one, but yeah, it was like $70 less.
Nice. I love that journey for you. Right? That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
And Shan's got an awesome game. I was actually looking at this. I'm totally gonna fucking download
I don't even know what this is.
This game is so cute. Okay, so my streamer friend, Half Metal Fox, he plays this game. Not all the time, but when he like wants to take a break from Vigor, he plays this game. And I watched the gameplay on it, and it's a 64-player drop.
Yeah.
It's a 2D battle royale where you're tiny little animals and you're fighting.
That looks so fun.
You're going around this island.
Innovation. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, you're going around this island. You're trying to find different weapons. You have to like kill these little animals that apparently they were abandoned in a safari park. What, like, that's adorable. Adorable. I hated Warzone. I'm sorry, Paul. Apex. I don't like Battle Royale, but this is something that I would definitely give a shot because I've seen a ton of gameplay through Half Metal Fox, and it looks freaking amazing.
What's funny is it looks exactly like the game that Ryan wants us to play tonight together.
I played it
very briefly, and yeah, it looks like it plays out the same exact way. Zoms Royale.
I've not heard of it.
Better. This looks better. I mean, I saw a chicken holding a gun.
That's valid. Yeah, I mean, versus like some stick figure with a gat, like. And so you can get that off Steam, guys. And right now, on the Epic Store, I always try and shout out to them.
Okay, Squawks has already played it apparently, so unsurprisingly.
Yeah, Squawk is the man.
I see Trick already played it too.
Yeah.
He said it's really difficult in aiming.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised by that. It looks very a little wonky with like side shooting and stuff, but I'm sure a little practice goes a long way. So I've got a cool game on the Epic Game Store that's out right now, Sheltered. So it's like a little bit survival, a little bit like stat based, and a little bit RPG. Totally free to play. It kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 1 style turn based, pick an attack, you're up against 5 guys kind of thing. Well, granted, Final Fantasy you had your 5 guys, but yeah. Mixed with like the modern side-scrolly survival. So definitely worth checking out. I haven't played it yet, but I did watch a couple videos on it, and everybody was saying that it's a lot of fun. So I mean, the price is right; it's free, worth checking out and downloading.
It looks weird. It
looks cute.
Yeah, no,
it's different.
Oh yeah, see, and I like the fact that it's a side-scroll like platform in that sense with the survival aspect of it.
It's hard to find good side-scroll games nowadays. I feel like.
Yeah, a lot of them are like. I mean, you catch like indie companies every once in a while coming out with one, but it's so rare. Everybody's kind of moved on from that platform.
All right, let's get to the exciting stuff.
Oh, exciting stuff. All right, guys. So I am like the happiest person ever. Game-Invaders is now on iOS and Android.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is exciting.
So we did it, boys. We did it.
Please go download it.
We got the app right here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Shannon. I said Shannon.
That's right. New one. Oh, guys, let's add it to the list of new names.
Shannon.
Shannon right there. Hold on, my computer or my phone takes forever.
Mine's turning. Yeah, mine too. Okay.
Oh, dude, yeah. Squawker, you are
there we go.
The fucking MVP, dude.
Yeah, he is like. He does this in my streams too. I'll just pop in and like drop in 1,000 links that I'm to be talking about. Like, yeah, I don't know how he does it so fast.
He's amazing. Best mod ever.
Sean
but also this app is magic too.
But yeah, guys. So make sure to throw us a little support if you got like any time. Just download it, leave a 5-star review, throw in some like super awesome words, and tell all of your friends to go download the Game-Invaders app.
What's not like? Come on, let's all get off of Facebook and try and like link up together and like let's branch off of Discord and let's go to Game Invasion and Game-Invaders and
really want
let's do this.
Yeah,
and it is challenging to sort of market too because it's the first of its kind.
One of my favorite things that you can do on here too is the fact that you can throw up, like images, screenshots of stuff that you've done in the game. I mean, I know personally on Facebook, if I were to post like a screenshot of me hitting rank 1 on Dead by Daylight, crickets, nothing but crickets. Nobody would give a single shit. Here, you throw up a screenshot of something you accomplished. Everyone's gonna be gassed for you. They know what it's like to, hit rank 1 or struggle to get that achievement.
Here's the important thing about this gaming community is that there's like,
how Steffi, for example, finally did it. Rank 1 on Dead by Daylight as a survivor. Everyone jumps up.
Look,
and
I think we both commented on that too.
Yeah, super excited for her and stuff like that. So
also, this is a very healthy environment. It's not.
Congrats, Steffi! I've never seen Rank 1. I'm super jealous.
Shout out to you.
I'm proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you.
This is a very healthy, non-toxic space too, so it's not one of those gaming forums where like people can get toxic, and if they do, Doom will be more than
actually
forever, and also make sure they can never come back.
Well, Stuart just asked a question. He said, "Is there a limit?" Or they said, "Is there a limit to how many people?" My thing is blocking it. Something be streaming. I'm sorry. I tried on that one.
There's no limit.
My reply button.
If you were to go onto the stream section right now, you'll see us streaming. And yeah, it's us inside us inside us inside us. And that sounded weird. But anyway,
I'll never say that again.
Never again.
Can you never say that again?
This is like
can stream at the same time. So yes, if and when like Queen Green Bean's in there. when she goes live, if I'm live, if Doom's live, we're all broadcasted at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah,
All you
and
do is just click
something
on
that we've
them.
done before when we played Dead by Daylight. All of us will be streaming, and you can go in there and you can just click on which screen you want to watch at that time.
You can also interact through the chat, so you don't have to like have multiple tabs open on Twitch. You can interact right through the chat. Like it's just convenience, Stuart. It's just absolute convenience. If there's non-toxic, what is Doom doing on GI then? Trick, I'm trying to figure that out, so if you want to Discord me afterwards, we'll figure that out together.
They're trying to overthrow me, you know?
I mean, Doom was streaming with his shirt off the other day, so...
Hey, I got a solid 2 more views, okay? So,
oh, snap!
Two people were really into
Who
it.
is he even?
But anywho, so yeah, guys, make sure to go pick up the Game-Invaders app for Android or iOS and throw us a 5-star review. It'll really help us out. And definitely get on posting some content, join the community, hang out with everybody.
Come join this madness. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this, but come join this madness.
Join the shit show.
Right?
So, Shan has some interesting news here. You told me about it, and like I wanted to read all about it, and I was like, no, like I have to hear it from Shan. So,
okay, so if you guys are streamers out there and you aren't aware of it already, Twitch has been going through something called hate raids.
Yeah.
They've been going through it since the beginning of August, and if you guys are streamers out there, there are tons of ways to kind of go about blocking these bots. You're going to get a new follow, you're going to get excited, and then you might click on the link. Do not click on the links.
No.
Every bot is different. Some are actually getting your information. Some are just doing terrible, terrible things in your chat. So September 1st, a ton of streamers actually participated in a big movement that was called A Day Off of Twitch to try and, like, I guess, inspire some change on the website itself. And I think it actually worked.
Yeah.
Twitch probably lost a lot of revenue that day.
Yeah, I mean, hit them in the wallet and they're going to notice, you know? That's how these big companies work.
So what I had found was that Twitch actually resorted to the legal system, suing 2 alleged hate raiders, crushing bots as quickly as they can and as they're made now. Now, just for right now, it's only 2 that they have found and are like able to go after, but they're going to keep working on it with an immense amount of users and creators daily. It's a little hard, and you'll notice these bots, they come in. There's a list. If you go on Twitter, #hate raids, there's a whole list. Even in my own personal Discord, we have a streamer talk section in which not only have my mods been on it, I've been on it as well, as to if any news pops up, we put it right into the streamer talk Discord, and I will actually get back into Game-Invaders. I will actually create a section for that as well.
Yeah, that'll be
so you guys can know in like the forums what to look for, because even offline, they can get you and they can literally shut you down, because you got to think offline, nobody's able to mod a chat that's offline.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's little things that you can do. So Rye and Doom, when you guys sign off, and anybody else who's a streamer friend here who doesn't already have it, put your chats to emo only every single time you sign offline.
That's actually a really smart idea. I did not even think about that. Actually, Sean, the super mod, actually, I was streaming, I believe it was like probably 4 days ago, and Sean noticed one in my chat. One of the
he noticed one of mine too. It was
so what I'll do tonight when I get off of my stream, I'll actually create a forum in Game-Invaders, and I'll put up all the names to look out for, what you need to block. There's actually a file that I found that is an automatic extension where you don't actually have to type every name. You just literally put something into your chat.
Yeah.
It blocks every single one that they have found, and they keep updating it daily.
Awesome. Yeah, that would be
and
great.
just different things that you can do when you're off stream as well.
Yeah, maybe what we could do is make a group for it, like, you know, streamer tips or something like that, and
right,
you know,
because there's other questions too, like how do we use something on like Streamlabs, anything like that. But I just want to keep everybody as safe as possible, especially all my close friends that we stream. This is my full-time job. So,
yeah, we all work
so we gotta
hard,
we gotta protect each other. So that's what I got. Is they have found only two right now. Give Twitch a break. Let them do their thing. They are trying. You got to think they create users, or users created daily. Yeah. Some may actually be a user, and then some might actually be a part of the hate raid bots.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I see. This is why I love Game-Invaders, because the community is awesome, and we all work together and try to better things, make the gaming world a better place.
I gotta
trying to
Twitch though, for like actually responding to this, because there's so many social media sites that just won't do it. Like I think a lot about Twitter and how there's so much harassment on there. Twitter just does not even get involved, no matter what people say. So, like, kudos to Twitch for actually doing something. And I understand it came after everybody kind of going on, like, a one-day strike. But they were probably honestly considering what to do about it before that. And then when the strike happened, they were like, okay, we can't wait any longer. Like, we have to go into action now. So...
And
there's no excuse for you.
Now that we've talked about non-toxic gaming, let's talk about the most toxic gaming community out of everybody, League of Legends.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like WoW right now. So
League of Legends is way worse than WoW. I hate to say it. But
the hell am I looking at?
You're looking at the new adorable Yordle known as Vex. And, yeah, she is being dubbed the little emo mage with big abilities.
I love that!
Yeah, she is
It was
awesome.
never a phase.
It was never a phase for Vex. So she's got two cool things, Doom and Gloom. So basically, periodically, Vex becomes empowered by Doom, causing her next basic ability to interrupt dashes and fear enemies. So this will interrupt things like Yasuo's dash, stuff like that. Anything where they're, movement enhancing abilities. I'm assuming it'll stop like Callista in her tracks, throw a fear on her, which is pretty cool. And then you've got Gloom. Whenever a nearby enemy dashes or blinks, they become marked with Gloom. Vex's next basic attack against a marked enemy detonates the mark, dealing bonus damage and refunding a part of Doom's cooldown. So this is more like Tristana, her little bomb that she throws on people. You get marked with it. Or even Lux, when she lands like a Q or an E, you get that like glow effect. Once she does an auto attack to you, it breaks the thing, does some extra damage. Her Q is going to be Mistral Boat, and Vex launches a wave forward, dealing magic damage to enemies it passes through. After a short delay, the wave accelerates but has reduced width. Mistral Boat detonates Gloom or any marked enemies. So this is going to pair with the Doom and Gloom combo. So you're going to get Gloom up on them, pop the bolt with the Q, and do massive, massive damage. Personal Space, W. So because she's going to be a mage, that's kind of in the midst of combat, she's going to gain a shield. Vex gains a shield and emits a shockwave, dealing magic damage to enemies around her. Mistral Boat detonates Gloom and any marked enemies on hit. So, think something like Scion.
Speaking of which, sorry.
Oh,
we
thank
just
you for the
got...
follow, Haas.
No. Don't thank that one.
Is that one of them?
That's one of them. You gotta ban it, please.
No way! Oh, wow.
How did you know that so
what
fast?
What a time to be
I have the list on my Discord.
Haas, I think that one followed me the other day.
Yeah, I have the list on my Discord. I'll do that tonight when I get off the stream and create that group or whatever.
Big yikes.
That was so fast.
Yeah, that was
so fast.
Well, Haas, you missed me about a couple minutes ago. Sorry, Doom. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
No, that was a perfect example of what's happening right now.
That
like
is...
live on Twitch.
And catch us live getting fucking hate raided after talking about hate raids. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, Looming Darkness. This goes with more of her mobility, because she's going to be going in and out of combat as a mage, which is super dangerous. Shadows fly to a location, increasing the size as it travels. On arriving, Shadow deals damage, magic damage, slows and marks enemies hit with gloom. So, like I said, this is going to be her mobility move. She'll be able to move in and out of combat. Sort of like Callisto, where she's got her, like, dash back. She can be fighting forward as the ADC, but also, auto-attack her way out of it. Excuse me. Shadow Surge, going to be her ultimate. Shadows fly forward, marking and dealing magic damage to the first enemy champion hit. Vex can then recast this ability to have Shadow pull her to the marked target. So, a little more mobility, a little more magic damage. It's going to do huge spike damage for targets that are marked already. So, if, say, you have somebody down half health, another mage or an ADC, if you're built well and you've got a nice lead, you'll be able to keep that alive by just popping them. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so that's Vex, the little emo mage with some big abilities. My new favorite
Little
Yordle.
emo mage.
She's kind of cute. I like her.
Yeah, so
she's got a vibe. Okay, she's got a full force vibe that I vibe with.
A little side note: people are upset about the fact that she's an emo mage. I guess.
Why are they upset? I feel like every single time there's a new character in this game, you're like,
Somebody
people are kind of
gets
upset about this. I'm like, why are they so upset? There's literally like 95 characters in this game. Like,
Yeah.
calm down. Pick any of them.
So basically, they feel like Riot is exploiting depression, which I just don't see it. I mean, like, if you're really stretching for something to be pissed off about,
then don't play her.
Yeah,
I was a goth kid for how many years? And, like, I like it when those characters show up. I mean, I wasn't
it's
an emo
relatable.
kid,
You know what I'm
still.
saying? Like the little emo
Like whenever
mage,
the
that
goth
was
characters
me.
show up in a game, like which is different from emo. I understand that, but like the goth characters when they show up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a character I want.
It was never a phase.
It was never a phase.
It was never a phase. We're all wearing black right now. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We never.
Right.
Like, look at
Never
me.
phase.
I need
God.
my dashboard confessional tats here, you know?
I look like more professional nerd
It
these
is what
days.
it
Oh my
is.
god, what were you listening to the other day during your stream? And I was like, oh my god, it brought me back. Doom.
I had Thursday on.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. A little
And then I
straight
ended up
up,
listening
you know?
to it. Oh my god, it was so ridiculous.
I love them. Shout out to you.
Okay, so the
Thursday.
not emo goth world, we have Pokemon. It's not Pokemon. It's actually it feels like Pokemon, but I actually have no idea what this game is. I just watched the trailer for it and I was like, what is this?
Doke
So it's
5?
called Doki V or Doki 5, but I don't know. But so anyway, just like play this video. We don't need to turn on the sound, but you guys got to see how beautiful this game is. Like, this is in-game graphics, and it looks like Pokemon meets Pixar, and you're definitely doing the same thing you do in Pokemon, where you...
It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts a little bit. Like, I don't know. There's like a little bit of a Kingdom Hearts vibe.
but like more like Pokemon, because you got like the bikes and shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get monsters and start training them. I know that's not what it looks like
I'm
now,
ready
but
for
then
some
then
GTA
becomes
shit. That's what
Look
I'm ready
at that.
for.
Look at the graphics there. Like, what is happening? Like,
Yeah, that's
so
pretty
So
dope.
it starts off showing this, and then you start capturing little monsters and stuff and making them fight. I'm like, this is Pokemon, but for adults, basically. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, hold on.
No, it does
Here
look
we
pretty
go.
fucking cool.
Okay, now we're turning into like Pokemon world. Okay, so
shit.
yeah, I don't even know. It's like the weirdest stuff. It's up here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know what this
Hit him
game
with a
is, but
squirt
I
gun?
want to play it.
Oh my god. A hoppity boop, or what was that shit, dude? Back in like...
Oh, hoppity boop!
a hippity hop. Fucking
Is
me
that
and my
what-
sister had one. Yeah, dude. We used to like bounce around our basement on that thing like fucking all day.
Oh my god.
Hoppity boop.
I just remember them in gym class.
Boopity
that's
boopity
it.
bop.
But
Yeah.
I don't know what this game is or what it's even about, but it really looks to me like Pixar meets Pokemon. That's what it
Meets
like.
GTA.
That title. Yeah.
I'm
I
waiting
don't
for him to
know.
like punch
It
a
looks
prostitute.
beautiful. I don't know what else to say about this other than like I'm gonna play it when it comes out and probably be very addicted to it. I almost sent it to you, Shannon, but it's like, Shannon, look how cute this game is.
I can definitely
you should have
see.
sent it to me.
Yeah, I
Did
can
I?
see Shan playing.
No,
this.
you should have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It looks
with his
really
Lego
unique.
bracer. Like what?
But also, like, these graphics are ridiculously good, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are they so good for this game? That's like
I
this
think we're all
game.
getting old, guys. Like, we keep getting mind blown by the graphics
You
on all the
think?
games, and we're like, back in my day, it was 8-bit.
I'm still waiting for them to make a Pokemon game that is kind of like this, where it's a
Just
3D
insane.
open world. The closest we've had is one of the more recent ones with Pokemon.
That picture one.
No, with the sword and shield.
Oh,
But like,
right.
even still, like that was the first time ever that I was like, oh, but this seems more like this would be more of that speed if I could have that kind of game. So I don't know. I feel like this is
He's
going
got
to
a
be.
jet ski. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. This game looks so crazy, and I think I have a good feeling that when it drops, it's going to be one of those like trending games for a while.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
I mean, it looks pretty
looks
cool.
so weird, right?
So, yeah. I mean, do you have any idea when it's coming out? Let's see. I'm not seeing
No.
anything about the release. All right. Well,
It just be
sometime.
beautiful. That's all I got. That's my review.
Oh, it's Korean pop based, so it's up Steffi's alley.
Oh yeah. K-pop
We love K-pop.
fan.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't hear it now, but the music in this is pretty K-pop craziness.
Oh yeah. See,
I mean,
maybe
look at that
that's-
dance that was just happening.
Maybe that's the reference they were going for. But yeah, so we had kind of briefly mentioned World of Warcraft and the toxic community. And I mean, right now it's more based on the workplace environment, as everybody knows. We touched
Can
base
you
on
just
that
read
last
this title out loud?
time. World of Warcraft achievements for removed references to hoes and giant sacks. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much just like they said with the hose and the giant sacks, my sack is gigantic has been renamed to my storage is gigantic. And the achievement bros before ho ho hos is just renamed to holiday bromance. Alright, so
Is that your dog?
that is
Here's Stella Bella.
saying hello to everybody. So I feel like this is non-news, but the reason why I wanted to bring it up was I personally don't think Blizzard is doing anything to change their workplace environment. What they're throwing at everybody is some stupid shit that nobody cared about. Nobody cared about an achievement called My Sack is Gigantic. In fact, when that came out, we were all linking it in trade chat, finding it fucking hilarious. And so I really don't feel that they're changing anything. I feel like they're gonna keep throwing out stupid shit like this. And some people will be like, "Oh, great, they're making positive steps forward." When in reality, you still have a bunch of people running a company that are shitbags.
Yeah.
So
Love that.
I'm pretty sure, like, the problem here wasn't people being like, oh, this is insulting to women because there's giant bags called sacks in this.
Yeah,
that's not
nobody-
really, like, that's not helping the work. I mean,
nobody was offended, and about
well, maybe
that,
somebody was. We don't know, but
mean,
like,
maybe,
I
but-
feel like this is just a hit and a miss on Blizzard's part, and they're like, wow, look at what we're doing to make a change in culture, and it's like, until you actually like apologize and stop working in that industry, like, it's not gonna stop. Basically.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely a thing where I feel like they need to make some more newsworthy things about plans to change their working environment for everybody, fucking everybody. I mean, like I was saying last week, the person in charge of HR, human resources, the person that people are supposed to turn to when their workplace's environment is shit, was involved in being shitty. So I mean, like, that's fundamentally the system is just fucked at that point. And
it's honestly bullshit. And
yeah.
I mean, you know my opinion on this. I said this the other day. I'm like, if Blizzard crashed and we like lost WoW and all those games, it would be sad.
Yeah.
But like
without a doubt.
all those developers that got shit on or were harassed in those companies will go off and branch off and create something that is so much greater and will still feel like those games that we loved. But it would actually be like made by people who gave a shit about each other.
Yeah. And I mean, that's actually, what's funny is that's actually how... Oh, did we just lose Ryan?
Of course.
It's a Game Invasion episode. We lost Ryan. It's finally happened.
It's never official until we lose Ryan.
It's never a Game Invaders episode until we've lost Ryan.
I don't know why this happens to me. And I was like in the middle of saying something that was actually pretty worthy of saying. And I don't know where I got cut off. And I just saw me disappear in the Twitch stream. And I was like, well, I'm gone. So
yeah. But yeah, Try actually just brought up a valid point. I mean, it comes down to, like, all they're doing is trying to appease their shareholders. And, like, I definitely agree with what he has to say with that. It's literally just, that's why I called it, like, non-news news, because it's just smoke and mirrors, you know? Like, it's not actually changing anything. I think anybody that is capable of looking at a situation and forming their own opinion of it is going to come to the same conclusion that, like, this is just bullshit. So hopefully they start making some better steps in the right direction where they actually change their workplace environment, can start listening to the gaming community, because that's another huge issue right now. You know, workplace environment off to the side. Blizzard is infamous for not listening to the people playing their fucking games. That is why World of Warcraft is shit, because the development just doesn't care about what people have to say until it's too late. That's why Overwatch completely died, because they couldn't give a shit about scaling, you know, balancing and the maps and the feedback from the community. That's why D3 went to shit, because everybody got bored. Everybody that's part of D3 community was like, hey, we're getting bored of the same old shit. And their response was, here, have another fucking 30 seasons of the same old shit. So... I mean, I think that's another step they need to take as a company is listening to the fucking people that buy their games. I mean, they're making them for us. But anywho, Shan, I believe you've got some cool news about Life is Strange True Colors.
Yeah, it came out today. I'm super excited. Once I head off of here, I'm going right over to there, and I will be playing it, but... Twitch actually came in clutch, finally. Playing through the first one and through the second one, it was fun, but it just made it a little bit more difficult to play with my viewers, in which that was the whole point.
Yeah.
So they've actually added an extension for anyone who is planning on streaming Life is Strange now. But I'm unsure if the extension will connect with the first or the second game, so if you haven't played it already... There is a bundle where you can get it, and Steam has it, and I totally think it's worth it. But I'm gonna, and I don't know, hopefully, fingers crossed, in a couple minutes when we go over there to figure out if it actually does work. But it makes it so that the viewers can actually make bigger decisions and help you with playing with your viewers, because that's the intention, I would assume. If you're going to stream a game like that, you want to play with everybody else. So I'm really excited for the extension. Like, yeah. Thank you, Twitch, because that's going to make things... Yeah, because I used to have to poll it. My mods would poll it. And then, you know, sometimes I wouldn't even feel like polling it. So I would be waiting. And then we had to do like a flip a coin type thing. It just was a headache. So now they made an extension for it where, as you can see, you guys will be able to make the big decisions, and it'll be able to help any viewer or any streamers that are trying to play with their viewers. So yeah. I'm super excited. Don't know if it's gonna work. But I'm about to find out.
I hope that they do that with more games. That way it makes the streaming more fun for the audience and the streamer, where you guys can sit there and joke around and choose things together.
I loved the idea. I absolutely loved the idea.
I really dig that.
And like I said, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then, you know, joke's on me. Joke's on me. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, no, that definitely looks really dope. Ryan coming through some fucking Metroid, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Metroid. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Oh no! What's the yeah?
No, I'm just saying yeah because I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
I'm also
alright.
very tired today. I was like sick for the first half of this week, so like this is like a half exhausted Ryan performance tonight. But,
It's a beautiful performance.
It's still
Thank
better
you.
than a full fucking Doom performance. So
well,
Yeah, it's beautiful. I
feel
don't
like
know.
I think all three of us are pretty chill tonight. But yeah, so Metroid Dread, we've already talked about in a previous Game Invasion where they had announced the game. They showed some footage, but this one showed some more footage. And then today, actually, they released like a 5-minute gameplay video, and I was like, yeah, I'm playing this game like the second it comes out. What this has showcased is that, yeah, what they're showcasing now is that there's like a villain that we're finally seeing besides the robot that chases you, and I was like, ooh, wow, there he is.
yeah, he looked pretty badass, dude.
I just like moaned a little bit. I don't know if it's a hero game, but like I don't know. My best friend Maddie, who I host the Mutant Ages with, she's online famous for being like the biggest Metroid fan in the universe, and so everybody like compares her to Samus Aran. She just is Samus. And I saw this trailer and I see this new character and I was like, there's finally a character in Metroid that I'm going to be obsessed with, and I like really am excited. Who is this like Sphinx looking character? I don't know. So anyway, so they dropped this new trailer that gave more gameplay to the game that we hadn't seen before, and oh my god, I don't know, but it's goth and I love that character. I don't know who it is. And today they actually released another 5-minute gameplay video, and this really truly looks like the 2D Metroid game we have not gotten in years, besides the remakes we got for the Game Boy.
I think it looks fucking awesome. I wish I had a Switch.
am really excited about it, and I know that I've talked about it. I also hold on. I think I just pulled out my other topic I had here because I was like, oh, I should have a second thing here. Hold on. There. Click on that, Doom.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. There you go. So this is also
yes!
following up the Nickelodeon All-Stars game that is...
April? What?
Yes. Okay. So I don't know if I talked about this, but they are making this like this is an arcade Ninja Turtles game that is coming out fairly soon, and it's like a sequel to those other ones that we all played in the arcades.
And she's got a fucking Obama mic drop.
Yes, and they announced very recently that she was gonna be playable, and I was like, I am down for any game that has April O'Neil be playable because in the comic books she's actually one of the badasses.
She absolutely is. Yeah.
It was only in this cartoon that she was also randomly a reporter. So I was like super pumped that they announced her for this game, and they also announced her very recently for the Nickelodeon, like the Nicktoons fighting game that's coming out.
Yeah.
Which I don't have a link here for, but I originally did, and she's going to be playable in that game too, and I was like super pumped about that. Fun fact: that game, the one that's like the Nickelodeon or Nicktoons Super Smash Brothers clone that's coming out. People are like, is it going to be good? And it's actually made by this company that produced another Smash clone that is hailed as the best Smash clone out there. And this is like their first game outside of that. So it's all in good hands.
Hell yeah.
I am excited. I'm excited to be playing as April O'Neil in several different forms. What I would really love to see in Shredder's Revenge is Shredder as a playable character, because that
would be awesome. Dope. That would actually be fucking dope. Yeah.
I see you're on Game Invaders. I'm great at multitasking.
Apparently. What the fuck?
I just created that, and any streamers who are here and or see this, that is ways to protect your streams, some bots. That right there is just a whole list that will automatically download right onto your chat. You don't have to do it one by one. If you guys want to join that group, I'll consistently keep it updated for you guys. Ways to keep your stream protected right off of the stream or when you're not streaming. So yeah, I managed to. That's why I was like kind of in the zone. I apologize.
Wow.
I apologize. I didn't comment too much, but I wanted to get that up.
But the vibe tonight is like, let's get shit done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So any streamers, please guys, join Game Invaders and let's kind of just like protect each other from these hate raids and whatnot, because it is a big deal. It is a big deal. Not a lot of people really know about it, and or they're keeping in the dark about it, but I'll definitely update it at any time I hear something new about it.
Hell yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, and maybe even once like they do get a grasp on the hate raids, we could even convert this into like maybe streaming tips and stuff like that, and turn it
I can
into
even
a little
change
bit
it.
streamer community. Yeah.
Yeah, I can even change it up to like hate raids and streaming tips. So like if you're a streamer and you want to throw in like you have a question about Streamlabs or OBS or
I love that
just
hate raid is all caps. It looks so good. Like I don't know why, but the title just looks
it's
great.
It's a big deal. It is a big deal. It is a big deal.
Clear.
I see Haas is unstoppable. That name has been duplicated multiple times.
Yeah.
That's another one that I actually have to go over to my side and I have to ban that one unless one of my mods already did it for me, but it's becoming a big deal. It's becoming a big deal, and that's the last thing that we need is for all of our content creation and like hard work to go from just because of something so silly as a bot took you down during chat when you did not pay attention
when you,
or
when you were
offline.
there. Yeah, even worse
yeah,
when you're not
like,
even online. Like,
so I managed to, I apologize that I wasn't really commenting, but I managed to get that up for you guys, and I will change it a little bit so that way we can all kind of, if you have questions about, like I said, OBS, anything silly that is stream related, that it's, it's not really silly, that's what we do, that's what we're here for, I'll change it to that too, so feel free to use that up.
Hell yeah, good
Created
stuff.
that group.
Alright guys, well that was the Game Invasion episode 9. We thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to go sign up on the Game-Invaders website and go check out my co-streamers' Twitches. So Ryan's is @ Ryan Pagella. Shan is currently
Squawk's already on it.
Sean's already on it.
There we go. Hey.
Guys, don't forget to get the apps as well.
Yes.
We have apps as well. I know not everybody's like easily at a computer all the time, so it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to take it on the go. Everybody got their phone, as mine just went off, so everybody got their phone. So don't forget about the apps as well at the Android and the iOS store. It does make life a lot easier. I've been using it a lot more since
Wait, oh my god, did you guys just see that?
We're getting hate rated right now, I believe.
Are we?
Yeah.
Another Haas just came in.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Hosses are joining, and yeah.
Are you serious?
This is a hate raid.
What is happening?
Did we summon this?
What? I hope so. Just go, get on that, Squawks. Get that banning under control.
I'm gonna add the list right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate everybody coming, contributing some words, hanging out with us, and we will catch you guys the first Friday of October.
That's
Spooky
right.
month.
That's
my favorite month. Hell yeah.
Oh god.
All right, peace, guys.
Bye, guys.